Why do some men find it so hard to just say no? You might know this man in the workplace, who allows himself to be swamped with work, but never tells people he can't do the quick job they're putting his way. Or is that man you? That's the question we're tackling as we discuss the signs that a man is in the grip of the masochist warrior. Our work environments are battlefields, infused with military metaphors like strategy, tactics, and competition. This constant state of war activates our inner warrior, but when overstimulated, it creates a dangerous imbalance, and your psyche can be hijacked by the shadow warrior. The price? Burnout. You become both the general and the foot soldier in an endless, self-destructive campaign of the masochist archetype. So let's dive into the 6 telltale signs of a man with masochist warrior energy. Sign number 1, the eternal martyr. This man is the office hero who's always the last to leave. He's John, the mid-level manager who prides himself on pulling 80-hour weeks, surviving on coffee and willpower. When his colleagues head out for happy hour, John's still at his desk, muttering about deadlines. He'll miss his kid's soccer game to finish a report that isn't due for a week. At home, he's the guy who insists on mowing the lawn in the pouring rain because it needs to be done. His vacation days pile up unused, and he wears his exhaustion like a badge of honor. Sign number 2, the people pleaser. Meet Tom, the people pleaser. He's the guy who agrees to help everyone move house, even when he's got a bad back. In meetings, he nods along with ideas he secretly hates, terrified of causing conflict. When his partner wants to watch a movie he can't stand, Tom smiles and says, "Sounds great." He's the friend who lends money he can't afford to spare, the co-worker who takes on other people's tasks without complaint. His kindness isn't genuine. It's a shield he uses to avoid confrontation and maintain an illusion of harmony. Sign number 3, the human doormat. Picture Mark, the middle-aged accountant. His boss regularly dumps last-minute work on him at 5 p.m, and Mark cancels his plans without protest. His neighbor's dog barks all night, but Mark would rather invest in earplugs than have an awkward conversation. In his relationship, his partner makes all the decisions, from what they eat for dinner to where they go on vacation. Mark's opinions have been steamrolled for so long, he's not even sure what he likes anymore. Sign number 4, the silent rebel. This is Alex, the office enigma. When his ideas are overlooked in meetings, he doesn't speak up. Instead, he forgets to include key stakeholders in important emails. He's chronically late to meetings with people he dislikes, always armed with a flimsy excuse. When his wife asks him to do the dishes, he does such a poor job that she never asks again. He's the master of the subtle eye roll, the exasperated sigh, and the muttered whatever. His aggression seeps out in 1,000 tiny ways, never confronting issues head-on. Sign number 5, the boundary-less wonder. Enter David, the human sponge. He's the therapist who gives clients his personal number for emergencies, then finds himself fielding calls at 2 a.m. about minor crises. At work, he's the guy whose lunch break is constantly interrupted because he can't say no to quick questions. His weekends are a parade of favors for friends and family, leaving no time for his own needs. In his relationship, he's so afraid of seeming selfish that he neglects his own desires, slowly building resentment that he'll never express. Sign number 6, the obsessive achiever. This is Michael, the self-made martyr. He's the startup founder, working 100-hour weeks, missing his children's birthdays in pursuit of the next big breakthrough. He set impossible standards for himself, equating his worth with his productivity. Every achievement is quickly overshadowed by the next goal. He runs marathons not for enjoyment, but to prove he can push through pain. His relationships are collateral damage in his quest for success. Michael's not climbing the ladder of success. He's on a treadmill of self-punishment, never feeling good enough no matter what he achieves. These men are all around us, and if you're honest, you might have even just recognized yourself in them. Their masochist warrior energy manifests in different ways, but the core is the same: a fundamental inability to protect and honor the self. The tragedy is, these men often think they're doing the right thing. They've bought into a warped idea of masculinity that equates self-punishment with virtue, that sees personal limits as weakness. But here's the brutal truth. This isn't strength. It's slow suicide. Real warrior energy isn't about martyrdom or obsessive achievement. It's about knowing your worth, setting healthy boundaries, and having the courage to sometimes put yourself first. It's about fighting the right battles, not every battle. So, brother, it's time for some real talk. If you recognize yourself in any of these examples, it's not too late to change the script. Start small. Say no to one thing today. Take that vacation day. Have that difficult conversation. Your true warrior is in there, and he's ready to fight for you, not against you. The solution? It's time to embrace self-care. Establish routines for relaxation, nutrition, exercise, and meditation. Your inner lover archetype can help temper the out-of-control warrior within you. It's about integrating all aspects of your masculine energy, not just the parts that society deems productive. So if you are feeling a little deflated in your warrior energy at the moment, if you're struggling to say no to things, I'd like to leave you with a poem I came across recently. Hopefully it can act as a spark for your warrior within. The Warrior, a poem by Rob Walters. I choose to live by choice, not chance. To be motivated, not manipulated. To be useful, not used. To make changes, not excuses. To excel, not compete. I choose self-esteem, not self-pity. I choose to listen to my inner voice, not the random opinions of others. I choose to do the things that you won't, so I can continue to do the things you can't. If you want to dive deeper into personal development with the archetypes, you're ready to try the Sovereign Man course. This guided shadow work program provides practical techniques to balance the 4 masculine powers within you. Click on the link in the description to learn more.